हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द चैनल एंड अगर आप इंडिया से हैं तो बहुत स्वागत है आपका. But before beginning, if you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and leave a like to the video and share with your friends. That will help me grow as a creator. So as you can see, today we are doing this side quest, Sentinel programming, and the champions we have chosen are Ghost, Wasp, Havoc for the Wasp synergy, especially for the boss fight, and we are having Domino and Massacre as a backup in case we need them. And the path we are taking is from the first week, which is Invade and Recharge. So for Recharge, both attackers and defenders cannot gain power through normal means, but if you hold block, you gain power. Same for the defender as well. And also because the invade node, the block penetration for both the champions is 100%, and that also gains an additional 300% boost in attack. So you would not want to block or parry the opponent. Also means that champion with better block penetration like Yondu, Corvus Glaive or Guillotine 2099 will be some best options for this buff. And also apart from that, you can use champions that can deal a great amount of damage with their special attack, especially because of the recharge node. You can just keep holding your block until you have the desired special boss, and then use the special attacks to do maximum damage. If you happen to have a Corvus Glaive with you, even if you have a 4-star version, it will be one of the best counters, if not the best overall counter for this path, especially because he can benefit from both the nodes, invade as well as recharge. And yeah, the idea is to just keep holding block and dexting the opponent's attack until you have 2 bars of powers, and then keep spamming them repeatedly until you finish the fight. And also another great counter would be Guillotine 2099, who will also benefit from the global node, which gives a 25% more attack. And of course we can't forget this badass lady, Ghost, who can completely bypass the whole invade node through her phasing mechanism, and also she can gain power through the phasing. The more 6 you have, the better, but make sure that she is awakened, otherwise you cannot gain power through her phasing mechanism. And in that case, you can also use the recharge node to your benefit, and as soon as you reach to the 2 bars of powers, you can launch the special attack and deal maximum damage. And for the boss fight, will be using Wasp, not because she is needed, but just for fun, of course, with Havoc synergy, where if you chain your heavy attack with your combo, you'll gain a massive attack increase, and we can just throw our special attack within that window and get a great damage output out of that. And also apart from that, the whole side quest is quite female friendly, meaning there'll be a global node specially dedicated to female attackers for the entire quest, where every female attackers will get a flat 25% attack bonus, as well as if you have a class advantage, the bonus you get will be 50% more. So as you know, the boss is Scholar Witch, a Mystic Champion, and Wasp will also benefit from that additional class advantage, as well as the 25% attack increase for female attackers. And also with the Havoc synergy included, the damage output is going to be massive. So next up, as you can see, is Elsa Bloodstone, who can sometimes be a little bit annoying. Of course, if you are using other champions, if you try to parry her, if you try to place any debuff on her, she can certainly purify it and counter evade you, just like Wasp does. So you'll have to be a little bit aware of that. But especially if you are using Ghost, you don't have to worry about any of those. But just make sure that you don't push her to SP2, because it's a very long animation, and it will not be very easy for you to phase through the whole of it, and especially because of the invade node, it will destroy you more likely. Anyway, Ghost makes it quite simple and straightforward, as long as you are playing safe and properly. So up next on the buff we have Anti-Venom, which quite a newer champion in the contest. Always happens to have quite a lot of nitty-gritty traits to him, which we don't have to think much about as long as we are phasing through his initial hits and playing properly. The thing you'd probably want to know, however, is that apart from the recharge node, he can also gain power when you hit him with your special attack, which I didn't know prior to this fight, but yeah, the more you know, man. So just as you can see right here, he's gaining power whenever I'm using my special attacks. So yeah, his special attacks are quite simple and straightforward, nothing so complicated, but make sure that you don't accidentally block them, which can be detrimental, of course. So yeah, apart from that, you just have to phase through his first couple of hits, and then just you can gain power through that, and as soon as you have your specialty ready, just throw him and just rinse and repeat. Well, just a few more hits and then this fight should be over, and then we'll be facing the final defender of the path, which will be, of course, Hela, who will of course have a few more nodes apart from Recharge and Invade. And to be honest, this fight can be a little bit tricky, which I'll try to explain in a bit as soon as we have the nodes on. There are quite a lot of nodes here, but the more problematic side would be Transducer and Langa, which means your power will be constantly drained in a rapid pace, and if you happen to have 0 bar of powers, I mean your power bar goes to 0 at any point of the fight, you'll take a massive amount of damage from it. And also added with Invade, it becomes a little bit problematic, especially in the very initial part of the fight, where you'd want to intercept her instantly, or maybe you'll have to take a parry damage, and it can be painful with the Invade node. And also there is another important node, which is Sting once twice psi, meaning every time you feel a bar of power, you'll be inflicted with a power sting, and you'll have to wait until it expires before you can throw your special attack, so you'll have to keep your eyes on that. And it becomes even trickier when added with the Transducer node, which infinitely keeps draining your power in a very slow pace. And sometimes what happens is that you feel like your sting has expired, and then the Transducer keeps you down from the power threshold, and just when you are about to throw your special attack, you have a power sting on you, and you happen to get a massive damage back with that. So yeah, you'll have to keep an eye on that debuff all the time throughout the fight, and apart from that, the fight is just as all the others on the path. Just the difference is I'm not trying to sort of phase through 2 hits here. I'm going for single hits most of the time, because sometimes Hela likes to throw her double medium, and as you know, her second medium, meaning the finishing medium, has multiple hits in it, and I might accidentally get caught unaware. So yeah, I'm not willing to take the risk. And also the fight becomes a little bit longer than the others, because I have to wait before I can throw my special attacks. So it's a lot of waiting game, and also towards the end she becomes indestructible for a while, so we'll have to wait a bit more there. and it's just a patience game, the final fight, and after that we'll be fighting the boss. So I'll just speed up this one a little bit and then see you in the boss fight. Well, there was hella few, so now we move on to the boss fight, which is of course Scarlet Witch and the sigil version. And before beginning, let's have a look at the nodes, which is especially built around her special 2 attack. So as you can see, she has selectively special 2, meaning her special 1 and special 3 attacks are locked, and she will be throwing only her special 2, and also her special 2 is unblockable. And apart from that, you cannot manipulate her power, you cannot control her power, and also she has various means of gaining more and more power. The coupler is Power Snack 1 and Conflictor 1 to be precise, where every 7 seconds whenever you try to trigger a buff or apply any debuff to the defender, it will fail, and she'll gain 25% of bar of power for that instead. So overall, if I may say, the central idea of this fight is just about how to evade her special 2 attack, which of course I'll show you just in a bit in case you are not sure how to do that. So it's right here, first part, second part, and the third part. So the first part is pretty much like the SP2 of the original Scarlet Witch. The second part, she throws a fireball, and the third part comes like the waves from Havoc Special 1. And apart from that, of course, she can gain a lot of buffs and inflict debuffs on you from time to time, which you might want to have an eye on. And yeah, of course, also don't forget about the Conflictor node. Sometimes you might want to parry her and then attack immediately, but it fails because of the Conflictor and you get punished. So keep that in mind. But other than that, just make sure that you know how to evade her special 2 and you should be fine. And you just have to keep repeating the same things again and again, and the fight will be over in no time. So yeah, pretty much that was about the video, and just a few more hits and the fight should be over. And I hope that you enjoyed the video, and maybe it helped you as well. And if it did, please make sure to like, leave a comment, and also share with your friends. And also, in case you wanted to know how to fully evade her SP2, I have made a full video dedicated just for that, and just uploaded it this morning. So you might want to check that out, and also share with your alliance mates and friends. And also, please feel free to check all the other videos and leave a comments, likes, and also subscribe to the channel, which will help me grow as a creator. And I'll keep uploading more and more content. Till then, take care and have a good day.